So it's kind of windy out here. I didn't get really to do an outro on that last one, so it'd be part 2. This will be part 2 of the other one, of what happened over the weekend. And it's my explanation, because if this guy decides he's going to try to retaliate because he didn't get his cojones off, or whatever you want to call them, he didn't get to, get me in any kind of trouble or anything, because I didn't do anything wrong. He took a video of me and my daughter, so I'm putting out my side first, probably, because I've been kind of scouting around on YouTube to see if anything does pop up. If anything does, let me know, because you guys probably, some of you watch it a little bit more than I do. I follow a few people, but I don't go looking for videos like that. Like I told you before, when somebody's out there and I'm on my bike ride and somebody's out there, I usually put the video down to a different position or something, so that you don't see who I'm passing by. I don't mind showing myself, but other people want privacy in their lives. Like when that one lady came to talk to me, and other times I think I might have had somebody come and talk to me. I don't do, like show people, or like see somebody having an argument or something and just, oh man, I got to get that on a video because people will really like that. I'm not out there to make myself popular at the expense of other people. I think it's wrong. And if you see that out there, you're going to know that I am a person that has openly admitted on a couple of my videos that I do have issues. And when things like this happen and somebody gets into my face, especially a man, because I've been attacked in different ways, and when that comes on, it triggers me into a moment. Okay, that is, yes, over, but it's my emotions start to take over, and it's like suddenly I'm there, reliving something, having an argument with somebody else, not even that man. See, I'm even giving him privacy of not even saying his name. Even if I remembered his name, I'm not going to say it. Like I said, he's just not worth it. And he was trying to tell me and my daughter, because I was kind of joking with him, and I said, why are you going to have your music up so loud? You didn't invite us to your party, so why are you playing it? Did you bring me food? No. Okay, then why? He goes, why should I? You're a very mean person. I wouldn't invite you to my parties. Why would I? I don't even know you. And I said, all right then, why are you coming over here to get in my face, basically? That's what I was trying to tell him. But when Michelle came out to be my protector, she started getting into it, and then I had to become like Mama Bear, because he was like getting all mean. He's like, you're so mean, you're terrible, he said, you ruined my son's 18th birthday. I said, no, I didn't. You did. You played your music up too loud. Somebody in the area reported you. Okay? That's their right. That's my right if I choose to, but I didn't. Oh, yes, you did. I know you called both times. That'll be on there somewhere, and you'll know. I'm in the conversation here. He's totally wrong. He don't need to be going over to somebody's house and saying, did you call the police on me? First of all, who out there is going to say yay or nay or whatever? Like, if I had, I would have said, yes, I did. Then he had the nerve to tell me, don't call the police on me. What? No, you didn't. Foolish human. foolish human. I did not call the police. I didn't ruin your party. You played the music up loud. And I will call if it gets to a point where it's too loud for me, and that's my right. Well, by you saying that, you're just admitting to it. I said, no, I'm not. I'm saying, number one, if the music is too loud, yes, I will call. I did not call, but I will if I ever want, don't like what's going on, too much music and all of that. So that's basically what happened. I wanted to kind of tie it in and finish it off there at the end. So I'm going to continue doing the weed pulling out here, and Ginger's come to probably help.
Hi.
Did you finish your homework?
Yeah.
And reading?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyways, that's what happened. If you see something else and you're like, wow, that's Witch Nikki. Yes, it is. And nobody steps over on me, steps over me, through me, around me, or nothing. You're going to come at me, asking and accusing me if I've done something? No. And if it's something you're going to keep pressuring me on, like the next day, you need to get out of my face. Okay? He did not. He just went off, with even his wife was trying to say stuff, and he was like, will you be quiet? I'm trying to get this on a video. So I know he's trying to do that. He was trying to get and provoke me into a response so he could get a video. Maybe he goes out and does that to people. Maybe it wasn't about me ruining his party, which I did not. He did. If he was making a barbecue and the barbecue caught, his yard on fire, he did that. He's responsible for that. And if it burnt down into neighbors' yards and stuff, he's responsible for that. I'm just saying. Okay? If you're not allowed to play music to a certain I forgot what it's called, but a certain decibel, I forgot. I don't know how to say it. I'm so embarrassed. But I can't pronounce it. But it's like the sound is just too loud. The police will have a device that they can check it out and see how loud it is. And if it's too loud, then they say, hey, turn it down. Turn it down to this. It's like if you're out on the sidewalk in front of that house and they're having a party in the backyard, you shouldn't be able to hear the music from that point. And if you can hear it one house away, 2 houses away, 3 houses away, 4, and across the street, I had every right in the book to make a call. But I was making dinner, and the next day, he had to come over and start saying, you made another call. It wasn't bad enough. You had to call once, but then you called a second time. So, no, you're accusing me a second time of doing something I didn't do? On my Sunday, which is my relax, I'm going to take my ride day? No. So, yeah, I got mad because you get into my face. You don't even know me. And I was trying to tell him, you don't even know my name. So, I did see him showing other people in the neighborhood the video, like he was all proud of it and stuff. Okay, so watch out for people like that who go around provoking you and trying to get you to react. I know I need to work on that a bit, but there'll be people out there that will 1 minute be like provoking you, and then after they've done the provoking, they'll turn on the video to get you and your reaction. See? And that's what happened. So, yeah, you push me enough and I'm going to push back. But I'm not pushing. I don't have weapons. I don't use violence, but I do get mad. Everybody's got a limit, and I am going to get mad. And so then another guy from right across the street come over. He didn't live there. He was like, I guess, visiting, but he was all drunk, carrying a can of beer with him. And he's come over when the police are there trying to talk to me. And he comes over, he goes, "Excuse me, what's going on? There's so many police around here. What's going on? I have the right to know." And the police officer said, "You know what, we're just handling something here. Just go back to your house, go back inside." But they just sat on the porch, standing, and even the police went over and talked to him and said, "Go back inside your house." So, yeah. This is all because this guy decided, I'm going to go over there again. He knew that this time Mike wasn't here, so he knew it was just going to be myself, probably. He didn't even really realize that who else I had here, because he only saw me. The night before, he only saw me, and then he talked to Mike. So he probably thought I was here alone and was going to harass just me by myself. But Ginger was here in the living room, and so was her mom, Michelle, and also Emiko. So Idiot got a family full, except Ginger didn't come out and get into it. We told her just stay in the house. Don't get into it. But that's what families do. They stick up for you. They defend you when things like that get out of control. I am working on my response about things like this, but it's taking a long time. Y'all know that I have issues. Like I said, I mentioned in the other video, I have issues where it's really harder for me. Just because you don't see my disability on the outside doesn't mean I don't have something going on the inside. We all have issues going on the inside that a lot of you don't know anything about. So my point also is the stigma of people coming and getting in your face and then triggering you, and you shouldn't do that. That to me is like, you see somebody in a wheelchair, that to me is like pushing them out of a wheelchair and taking the wheelchair and pushing it off a cliff or something and letting them just lay there. It's just as bad to do something like that to someone like me, who does not have a physical outward disability, or a differability, but I do have a differability than other people, and it's being very overly sensitive about things, and it's not right. It's the same not right as what I just said, or taking a blind person's cane away from them and letting them walk through the streets by themselves. So the next time you confront somebody and you don't know anything about that person and they start getting really upset, you better just back off and go home, because you don't know what you've unloaded and unleashed in a person like me. Like I said, I don't get physically violent, but I will yell back. That's my response, okay? And when it gets that way, and I'm working on it, but I don't appreciate being poked and prodded, okay? So when and if, I'm not saying that he's going to put it on there, I hope he's not, but if he does, I have this out here explaining it. And for further information down the road, I want people to know that when you're pushing buttons on a person, it's not funny to take a video and then say, "Oh, by the way, you're stupid and blah, 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 and you called the police. I know you did." And then, okay, here, now I got, turn it on. She's going to unload, her anger. So, do you see what can happen here? Maybe he had it on all the time. I really don't know. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But he did provoke me, and it will be in there. But his friends won't see that he provoked me. They will all side with him and say, oh yes, way to go, and give him a pat on the back for harassing a 59-year-old woman and her daughter, to the point of that we're getting very emotional. And they don't even know, you don't even know what we've been through lately around here. Could have had a lot of things going on, and we do. So you don't come up to a person and start getting all in their face about stuff when you don't know anything. You don't have a clue. Back off. And that should have been a clue, is when I start to raise my voice at you and tell you to get off of my property, then you need to go. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave you with this little beauty right here. Okay? Okay. Love you. And I am a very peaceful person, but don't push my buttons.